The Skin Giver, also known as Entity 177, is a creature which feeds on the innocent wanderers inside the backrooms. And as its name suggests, it literally means someone who gives its own skin to others. But sadly, that's for no good reason, though. It's one of the Entity 177's hunting techniques. They add layers of skin onto their victims to infect them. Now, tell me, does this creature remind you of any other entity in the backrooms? You guessed it right, the Skin Stealers. Skin Givers are somewhat opposite to the Skin Stealers. You can pretty much see the difference in the name itself. So before moving on, let's know a bit about the Skin Stealers first. Skin Stealers, also known as Entity 10. As their name suggests, they literally are skin stealers, who are large humanoid entities that steal people's skin and wear them as a disguise. They eat human flesh when in a hunger state, otherwise roam aimlessly if they do not need to eat. These creatures are tall and have white eyes. Their outer layer of flesh is covered with microscopic bumps, similar to the suckers of an octopus tentacle. These stick to skin that's torn off of humans and push and pull on it to make it fit, until the skin stealer looks identical to a human. Yeah, that's gross, I know. After a period of around 24 hours, the skin will be digested through the surface of the skin stealer, and the skin stealer will enter a docile state. A skin stealer also has the ability to speak, but it cannot understand language. It will repeat what it hears in order to lure in prey, but it cannot actually communicate. The blood of a skin stealer is completely translucent, so a good way to identify a skin stealer from a normal person is by their blood. They're most commonly found on the first 4 levels, but have been reported in several other levels too. Now, coming back to the Skin Givers, by appearance, Skin Givers have a deep red tone with white sunken eyes. They have skeletal arms with hundreds of skin layers on the hand. Nobody knows where those come from. Skin Givers tend to walk slowly, as the majority of the weight in their body comes from their fists. And while Skin Stealers are fast and extremely strong, Skin Givers are slow and methodical. They stalk their victims first before they attack. These entities have the ability to apply extra layers of skin to those who make physical contact with their fists, which are coated with several layers of skin. As soon as they touch the wanderer's skin, the skin will grow and wrap around the victim, which would then cause itching. The victim would also feel the heat getting generated to this real layer of skin. Once the contact is made, the Skin Giver will slowly chase the affected person. Unaware of what just happened, the wanderer might try to get back to its usual business, thinking it was just an accident and his skin's going to be healed. But little did he know that the infection has just begun. So as time passes, more and more layers of skin will grow on the victim, which again gonna generate more heat. And eventually, when the victim will not be able to take any more, he'll pass out due to heat exhaustion. And the moment the victim will go unconscious, it's now time for the Skin Giver to finish what it started. It would tear open the body of the victim, eat the flesh of the wanderer, and the remaining skin would be left behind to rot. This is how the Skin Giver hunts its victims. I know, that's pretty gross. Luckily, there's still a way to prevent this from happening. Of course, the only solution of everything inside the backrooms is the almond water. Immediately after the first contact with the entity, if you dip the infected area in almond water and then scratch off the excess skin, you might get away with this. It will stop growing new skin after a few minutes. And that's not it. You should also flee from that place as soon as possible to prevent the entity from making any further contact. About the relationship of skin givers and skin stealers, we can't really say they're friends. In fact, kinda opposite of friends. Let me tell you why. When a skin stealer meets a skin giver, the skin stealer will take layers of skin from the skin giver and will use that to patch its own injury. Yep, looks like skin stealers are always staying loyal to their names. Their only job is to steal the skin. Be it an entity, who cares? However, this doesn't seem to negatively affect either of the entities. Coming to the discovery. The first incident came to light when a pile of dead skin was found on level 1, being eaten by a group of female death moths. The MEG sprung into action. A team was dispatched immediately to track this down, and the sample was sent for testing. Later, when the results came and the MEG learned about a possible entity like this could be living inside the backrooms, a team named Quick Match was dispatched to kill the entity and run an autopsy back in base alpha. How to face a skin giver. Run away from the skin giver as soon as you spot one, before making any physical contact. As I've already mentioned, they're slow and can't come after you, but you do need to act quick. And unfortunately, if you couldn't run and the physical contact has already been made, the only option left now is to apply the almond water immediately and scratch off the extra skin layer. This should save your life. And here what you should not do if you face a skin giver. Don't run away after being touched by the skin giver, because in no time the infection will grow and you might faint from overheating. If possible, don't allow more than 3 layers of skin to grow. Keep scratching off as much as you can. Hopefully, that works. And that's it for today. Let me know in the comment below which level you want to see next. See you in my next video. Till then, bye.